morning, back again, and it's another week. Another week in life. And boy, what a start to the fucking week it's been, eh? It's Tuesday now at nearly 4:30. I don't want to rant too much about the fuel situation, but yesterday, so I had a job booked in already for Monday. Plenty of fuel. So even when I finish the job, I've had about at least 30-40 mile. So he's picking up in Ellesmere Port, near Chester, and it was a Lamborghini bumper. It was all boxed up, so it's fine, just a box. That went near Aylesbury. Decent money in that, straightforward job. Job's a good one. Pardon me. So, next, get fuel. I mean, to be honest with you, got in the end, he got quite, got quite upsetting personally, to be honest. So many selfish people in this country. They need it for work and stuff. I went out 8 to 10 garages, I could not get anywhere. And I was on zero range, and I know I can do nearly 900 mile. And then as I got to the last place, it was a Morrison's. I got to about 908 mile. I was like, I can't fucking go anywhere. I'm stuck. Obviously, I had a petrol station next to it, but they'd ran out. Obviously, you don't know when a delivery's coming. Luckily, you can pay to park in that car park more than your 3 hours, cheap, and the premium was a 3-minute walk. So that was the only plus. But that was it. I was fucked at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I could not work, could not earn any money, thanks to selfish dickheads in this country filling up the fucking cars when they don't need to. Sorry for swearing. This is it's really got to me. It's ridiculous. I come to admit, but I dropped today when I picked up before. He was saying you've seen people in like big Range Rovers and BMWs where they're just filling 20-30 quid. Well, that's topping up. You don't need to top up. There's no fuel shortage. So why are people topping up their cars when people like us, couriers, are trying to work? And obviously even above us, emergency services can't even get freaking fuel. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's so selfish. The last 18 months everyone's been through, and people have started doing this. It's just beyond stupid. So that was me done for the day. Well, that was it. I was just praying another delivery come. So I just checked, I think after a few hours, nothing. Went about 8, and I literally, as across the road, a tanker was pulling in. And he stopped. So I said, is it diesel? And he went, yes, diesel. It'd be about half an hour. But as I was in a car park from Morrison's, I was coming out, and then I was pulled into like a centre reservation bit, so I wasn't in between the 2 lanes. And there's one car in front of me. I will put a picture here. And you'll see I was just trying to turn left onto it, but I wasn't blocking anyone. I couldn't come from the way everyone else was coming in this way. But I couldn't come in that way because I was already in the car park. So half an hour, well, no, that, and then eventually the cones got moved, and it nearly got emotional just getting freaking fuel. Because we were kind of blocking the tanker's way out, the car in front of me, we were straight in, first on the forecourt. So, yeah, we were done, full up, 900 mile on the tank. So, I don't think I'll be going too far, unless my local garages have got any fuel in. And obviously, if I've got 900 in the tank at the start of the day, I know I'm all right. Well, I should be all right nearly a week on that. But, a few days, and then I'm not going to get caught short. Which you never thought when I started this, you'd be planning your mileage for people for a fuel shortage. Oh, no, it's not a shortage, there's a shortage because people are filling up when they don't need to, or making it difficult. So yeah, so that's the plan. So it's quite slow starting now. I was in High Wycombe, very slow. Like I said, I wanted to get back north because of what's happened. I eventually picked a job up at about 12:30. As I was speaking to that bloke who's seen people put 20-30 quid in the BMs and stuff. He saw one person put £5 on it, and just don't get me started on £5 in. If I fucking had a fucking Anyway, enough of fuel. Fuel's gone. No fuel. Next week it'll sort itself out. It's been down High Wycombe to Leeds, which around now. I'm gonna head back soon. I know it's 50-60 dead mile, but what can we do? What can we do? It's been a weird few days, but we're not far behind target. But it's going to be hard to reach it this week with obviously the restrictions which have been put in place with the fuel. So you'll see how we go. Stay local ish. It depends what comes up. If I've got a full tank, then we'll be okay. If I can fill up tomorrow morning somewhere local and get a full tank, then I can hit anywhere, because I know I'll be able to get back. And if I get time, I'm going to promise I'm going to do my video this week. It might actually come out before you even listen to this, so it's a bit silly saying, but my year on the Courier Exchange, and that'll be a video just of what I've learned. So yeah, that's Tuesday over. Get back in about, traffic won't be great, but hour and a half hopefully, and then we'll attack tomorrow. So I'll see you tomorrow. Hope everyone's got fuel, and I hope everyone's not had a nightmare like me and got stuck anywhere, because we all need to work. Right, thank you very much. Hello. It's actually Friday, nearly 8:15 in the morning. Where did I leave it last? Tuesday, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it's just been one of them weeks. Obviously didn't start too well with the fuel, did it? Which was the same for a few people. So what went Wednesday, right? Okay, what happened on Wednesday was I didn't get any work at all, but through no fault of my own, I actually got a little. I said I wasn't going to go far, but when I filled up and then obviously come back after I filled last night, so I went to the local Morrison's near me, and they had more, so I was able to fill right back up again. So obviously I knew I had 900 mile in the tank, so ready to go on Wednesday, so I could go anywhere, which is good. Seems to have calmed down a bit now, which is great. Well, that's near me, so fingers crossed going forward with the fuel. Yeah, so Bench picked up a job. I think it's only a small van. He's going Widnes to Poole. I'm trying pricing a little bit higher at the minute. Just testing the water with prices again. So it's just over 85p a mile. For long distance, sometimes not go down, but I wouldn't go maybe that for a small van. I might go with 75, 80 for long distance, just in case we wouldn't get it, because obviously you're getting the money going quite a long way. But anyway, went there 85p mile, so it was 220 on that job, which I thought was good. So it's an example of when it was 65p a mile, which is, I know you should go higher anyway, but that's, you know, small van money, 65p a mile, as rule of thumb on the CX. So that would have been about 160 or so. It's a big difference if you can get that on a long distance and getting 20 odd p more a mile. But 10 minutes into the journey, who rings up? The shipper, saying the job had been cancelled. Killer. I think it's about 10, 11ish, I can't remember. But it kind of F's you up a bit, doesn't it? Because you've missed jobs in between that you might have got. Once it gets later on, the long distance ones don't come up as much. I find it in my area anyway. So the big money jobs aren't there. And then I didn't get anything, and that was it really. Called it a day. Actually got my hair cut. Not much difference, just not growing over my ears and stuff now. Looks a lot better. Tidier. See a shave next. Sorry, I'm digressing. So yeah, just didn't do it. Didn't anything. Just did some just a few things. And I stay around most of the day trying to get something even long later on in the day, but just never happened. That cancelled job it can be a killer. Can be an absolute killer. Especially that was really good money. I think I'd have been there. Might have been a bit early actually. What time would have been there? Probably there about 2ish. And who knows what would come up then? So it could have been a, one of them big money days. Instead, it ended up being no money day. So that was excellent. So on to Thursday, which is yesterday. Where did I go? Oh, pick up in Widnes. This job didn't get cancelled. But he said on the notes, load and go. Load and go. Brilliant. 8. Can you get there between 8 and half 8? I can. I was there at 5 to 8. Wanted to get that. I wanted to get down. It was near South Ockenden. Pronounced that completely wrong, probably. RM postcode. So I was like, yeah, brilliant. Get there. Need lads in the yard calling. Had to go to the office. Went to the office. They didn't have the paperwork ready. Had to write it out. Went back down there. It's like big metal arm things. I don't know what they were. I'm not engineering that good at things like big metal arms. About 140 of them. They weren't ready. So first he brought it in a big Hessian sack, put it in the van and goes, oh, there's another one. I was like, well, they're not going to fit in. I was told it was one pallet. So went back to the office and he said, oh yeah, it should have been ready. I said, it's load and go I've got next, mate. Is it not ready? And also they brought it in a big Hessian sack. And 2 of them aren't going to fit in. So he come down, spoke to the lads in the yard. It all went in one sack and then he put that sack on a pallet. The pallet was just like, it's fine on the pallet, but the, you know, them big Hessian sacks that you get. Sorry. It's because it's not like stacked straight, because they're like metal arms, they're everywhere. So it slightly tipped and it was that heavy I couldn't get it back on. So when I got there, I had to handball some into another Hessian sack and then I'll get unloaded. But I didn't get away 35 minutes, I was probably on site. I know it said 8 till 8:30, but the note said load and go. So that put me a bit behind because I wanted to get there handy. And then obviously I had to handball a bit, which is my own fault because it's on a tiny pallet and the bag was just about fitting on the pallet. And also the Hessian sack is loose on the sides. So even if it like a one went there, the rest would tip. It was like mounted up, so not the best job. But it was done, sorted. What money was on that? About 190, 200, 190, yeah, something around that. So it was decent money. So nearly, I'm pretty over target on the day with one job, which is ideal. Then a backload job come up 10 minutes from where I was, going to Knowsley near Liverpool. But it didn't have to be there till 4 o'clock today. It's here. We can see it there. It's in the front seat. It's a chair, office chair, going to QVC, the shopping channel. I put it in the front just in case if I get something now, which I haven't told you about, have I? Everywhere, aren't we? So we're in Birmingham because there's Nat drove there and I thought the traffic was getting bad. I think there's an accident on the M6 as well. But I was thinking, more of my thinking was if I can get here now, Birmingham, get something north on that money, north, open out near Liverpool, or even Manchester, then to Liverpool, whatever. Then I've got to drop this off by 4. So I think it was back, because obviously it's a backload rate, and hopefully I can co-load. It's 110. But obviously I knew it was a guaranteed job getting me back north. So I took that. And now we're just waiting for a job in Birmingham up to, well, Liverpool. Job in Liverpool, drop this chair off and then I'll be done, because Fridays are an absolute nightmare. So I'll come back to you later on, see how we get on. Sorry, it's a long clip. Excuse me, long clip. But obviously I haven't updated the last few days. And then, like I said, we'll update later on to see where we are. Next week, the van's going in for its side door repair on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And I'll get that video, do that video on my first year on the Courier exchange. Just with any people might find it useful, people might find it not. We'll see. We'll get it out there and yeah, see what people think. So I'll see you later. Welcome back. Still a week in life. It's actually Tuesday at the moment, so we're just gonna get this clip and we're gonna get it uploaded onto the old YouTube. So Friday, I left in stopped in Birmingham. I had that load on from, I think it's Raynham, somewhere like that, RH postcode or RM postcode, sorry, RM postcode. So had that on going to, it was more Knowsley to be honest than Liverpool, Knowsley way. And obviously that's got to be there before 4 o'clock on Friday. So I was hoping just to get something Birmingham area up that way to top it up. Because like I said, it was like an office chair. I got it actually in the front. So it's fine, the back was clear. So we weren't waiting too long, to be fair. Got back to the van, sorry. And jogged out Coventry to, it said Bootle, but it wasn't Bootle, it was basically Knowsley. So it was about 25 minutes to Coventry. Picked up from there. And then when I dropped that off, it was 2.2 mile from the one I picked up from RM postcode. So as a winner, it worked off. That tactic worked off. I could have stayed further south, but because Friday's traffic, I thought Birmingham to get north is good enough, because I think I had 115 on the backload job. That's to be there before 4 o'clock. And got £70 for the job from Coventry to Bootle, which, like I said, is more Knowsley area. So yeah, that was good. That was it really, because I didn't want to go off again, because obviously that was all Friday's money. Because the job going down Thursday, that was like 195. So Thursday, picked that up, obviously Thursday, drove to Birmingham, and then delivered both of them together, the chair and the one I picked up from Coventry. So yeah, turned out to be a good week, apart from Wednesday, which obviously didn't get a job, but it's kind of difficult, like I said, when they cancel. I've obviously gone over that in other clips, so I won't go over that again, but for the 4 days I worked, I was just over target, so that was good. Just a shame about the Wednesday, but hey ho. So where are we now? Yeah, so I think I've already mentioned the van's just having its bodywork repairs done for the side door. It's got damaged by a forklift driver. It's taking the whole door off and respraying that whole side. So I'm hoping it's going to be, they said 3 days initially, so give them a bell later on today, and hopefully they're on track for tomorrow, then they can get working Thursday and Friday. The usual Thursday tactic is just go far and hopefully get something back on the Friday to make your money for the week. Because like I said, if I'm starting Friday from here, I think I mentioned in the last video, it's just so difficult because of probably traffic and stuff to make your daily target on a Friday. So you need to, if you get it 4 days over target, and then Friday can be a smaller day, get back home and you made your money. So that'll be the plan. Right, okay. Thank you very much. I'm up to 250 subscribers, so that's fantastic. Thank you very much. And if you've liked this video, give it a thumbs up and all the YouTubey stuff and comments and everything else. Right, really appreciate it. And hopefully, well, maybe not, there won't be one this week because it's only going to be 2 days unless anything exciting comes up. So thanks for the support, and I'll see you in the next one.